Hey, welcome back, everyone, to a watch party of the 2024 NCAA tournament. I'm John Kozak. I got JD Rader here with me. Mark Bader's eating pizza over on the bar off screen. We're going to watch party. Our coverage is presented by Cliff Keen. Thanks for the shirts, Cliff Keen.
And the hats.
Yep. And JD, how are we feeling this morning?
I'm feeling good. I busted out the cutoff denim shorts today. The people were asking yesterday
They needed
for it, so I'm nothing if not a man of the people.
Yep.
So we are here. We're ready to go. An amazing round right off the bat. Don't waste no time getting right into it. Hit me with some of these quarterfinals, Kozak.
I'm feeling really good about these quarterfinals. This is going to be awesome. I feel like yesterday the first round there was some madness. The second round, maybe not as crazy as we're used to, but these quarterfinals, starting with 125, are just going to be incredible. Braden Davis, Richard Figueroa, Noto Ramos, Ayala Spratley, and then the 10 and the 15 seed, Eric Barnett, Caleb Smith. We're gonna get some fire right away, and then the consies are also pretty wild too.
Yeah. Some incredible second round consies, guys that are going to go 1 and 2 if they lose in here. We've got matches like Chittum Blockus, Happel, Lemley. What are some other ones?
Some consies?
Yeah.
I mean, at 125 right away, you got Luke Stanich, Dean Peterson.
Yep.
One of those guys is going to go 1 and 2. Jacob Camacho, Kyson Terrakina, Cooper Flynn, Jory Volk, Nico Provo, who was ranked number 1 this year, and Brendan McCrone. So, I mean, it's going to be every weight. I'm trying to think. There were some pretty high seeds that went down early, 5 seeds, 7, 8, 9. So some guys are already out.
Yeah, really unfortunate for some of those guys who you feel like are All-American level guys who are going to go 1 and 2, not even 2 and 2, or 3 and 2. But hey, that's this tournament. That's why we love it. Tough sport.
Yeah. If you're here in the chat, want to hear some bold predictions. I think, maybe the thing on everybody's mind entering this session is Mekhi Lewis Carter Starachi.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe throw out your predictions in the chat. Let us hear maybe what you think the score of that match is going to be. I said to JD after yesterday's round, I think I said if I would have known Starachi was going to wrestle like he did yesterday, I would not have picked him to win an NCAA title. But
so you're rocking with Mekhi now.
Now I'm leaning towards Mekhi. However, I think there could be like him just shaking off the rust. I can't imagine he's wrestled a ton live. So maybe he's just, okay, that was yesterday, 2 matches. He's favored in both of them. And maybe we'll see a slightly different guy today.
I don't know if we're going to see too much of a different guy, but I'm still going with Starachi just because I think he's just a different dog. He's got that winner mentality, that find a way, something mentally. He's going, this is my title. I'm not going to let this guy take it from me. Now, what he can't do is give up a first period takedown, the first takedown, which he has done in both of his matches
early
so far.
Yeah, really early.
Yeah, because it's going to be really hard to take Mekhi Lewis down when you're not 100%. It's going to be hard to put up points. So, his path to victory is grinding one out in overtime, in tiebreakers, or, somehow getting one takedown, getting riding time, winning 2-1, something like that. But if he gets down early and has to go get 2 takedowns, that's where it's going to be really tough.
Yeah. Yep, for sure. And I feel like, maybe what we've seen from Starachi and just with like injuries in general is you start out and you're a little tight, adrenaline's not going as high, and then as the match has gone on, he's wrestled, a little bit better. So that speaks to your point of not giving up a early takedown.
I mean, at the same time, he's come back and answered. He's given up the first takedown, but then answered right away in the first with another takedown. But then I don't think he's gotten another takedown since then.
like after the first.
Yeah, he took
early
neutral in the
first
third,
period.
and I think they ended on their feet in the Sparks match. Similar in the Kemp match,
Yeah.
where he only got one takedown, and it was in the first.
All right, matches are starting. I think Davis Figueroa is, if you're gonna say like what's the premier match of these 4 quarters, it's probably that one. Figueroa's looked great. Braden Davis, top seed. Feels like whoever wins this match, if you're gonna pick a favorite at the weight, it could be the winner of this one here.
Is Braden Davis the most likely 1 seed to drop his quarterfinal?
Ooh.
He's got to be, right? I guess Mackay, maybe.
Yeah, maybe Mackay, but maybe not. I did put out a Twitter poll. Who wins? Carter Starachi, Mackay Lewis. 58% said Mackay Lewis. It's interesting.
Noto Ramos is a rematch from the All-Star Classic. Ramos won that one. I don't remember the score, but it was, I think, kind of tight, but won handily by Ramos.
Mm-hmm. And you mentioned it yesterday. Ramos is getting the samurai
Yeah, the top man bun.
top man bun. I like that. You also, right before we went live, JD, you had a stat about tech falls at the NCAA tournament.
Yes.
That's pretty interesting.
So this is from Pat Tochi online, a guy who is involved in divisional wrestling. So take this stat truthfully. I can't remember what it was. Last year there were 9 tech falls
I think that's what it was, yeah.
total in the entire tournament through the first 2 rounds. Yesterday, 43.
It's got to be the 3-point,
Gotta be.
right?
3-point takedown plus 3-point near fall.
Yep. Yeah, that was the right stat. I just looked at his tweet. 9 tech falls total this year through session 2, 43. It's almost hard to believe.
Now that pace isn't going to keep up, you're going to see the most tech falls in the first couple rounds where high seeds are wrestling lower seeds. So, but it's not going to stop completely.
All right, let's see what we got here in the chat. Someone asked if your feet were smelly, and I say, no, JD's very hygienic. Yeah, he's a clean boy.
It's warm here in this studio, so, and I'm a man. My feet do run hot, so I had to go with sandals today.
Yeah.
It's a party. I got to be comfortable, right?
Let's see, we got some other comments. I want absolute chaos today, says AG Biochemist. Andrew Price said, strong opinion, all Penn State advance. Blake Magnum says, Shane Griffith to the finals. Someone told him Michigan is getting dropped. All right. So we got no score in all 4 of our quarters. They're all right about at the minute mark. Caleb Smith, Eric Barnett been just rolling around out there. Camacho up on Terrakina 3-1. Stanich, Peterson 0-0. Flynn, Volk 0-0. Provo up 9-2 over Macron, 9-3 now.
Smith does get that first takedown over Barnett.
Okay. Man, Smith at the 15 seed. Big for Nebraska. I mean, this is where, and for those following maybe the team score, obviously Penn State's the big favorite, but you got a bunch of teams that can contend for second, contend for third. This is where team points start to go on the board because you have
Placement points.
You have placement points. And so reaching the semis, you're guaranteed 6th place points.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that is, let's see, 6th place is 6 points for your team. So add another 6 points to the team for every wrestler who wins here. Davis Figueroa 0-0 after the first period. Ayala Spratley still in the first 0-0. Noto Ramos in the second 0-0. And Smith Barnett 3-1. Smith in the lead. Figueroa, I believe, is a redshirt sophomore. Correct? Last year he was
because he
behind
overlapped with Courtney.
Courtney for a year. The Stanford guy that beat Penn State guy yesterday, I believe they're talking about Jaden Abbas, who
Over Tyler Kozak.
who was an All-American, 21. So it is an upset, but it's not like, whoa, shocking. Jaden Abbas.
It was still pretty surprising.
Yeah. So Braden Davis gets an escape. He's up 1-0 halfway through the second. Noto also got an escape, 1-0. Ayala Spratley still in the first.
Barnett looking for backs. Smith able to roll through.
Yeah, he's been close a couple times. And I'm curious if Smith chose down or if Barnett chose top.
Nebraska having a good tournament. What are they in? Tied for third right now?
Yeah, let me pull that up. I think
Or fourth because Iowa and Iowa State are tied for second.
So they're in sixth, but a point behind Michigan, NC State, 2.5 behind Iowa State, Iowa. So they can go right
there.
Right in.
Now think about this. They didn't get Bubba Wilson in.
Yeah.
Bubba Wilson, their complaint was that Jared Sima got the at-large instead of Bubba Wilson. Jared Sima now in the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
For UNI.
Yep.
Out of the 28 seed.
Yeah, we have that interview up on social with Sima, and what did he say? Like he's gonna all of his Twitter haters give him the double birds or whatever. I think he said something like that, which is great. So Ramos Noto 1-1 in the third. Ayala Spratley. Spratley took down in the second. He got an escape. So Spratley's up 1-0 over Ayala. And Barnett looks like he's going to ride out Caleb Smith. But Smith still in the lead 3-1.
Ramos ties it at 1. Oh, Camacho with the fall.
Wow. Oh, Figs. Figs gets a
Takedown.
takedown. Wow, that's big. So now Davis down. Or no. Did Davis? Okay, yeah.
Just a reversal.
Reversal, okay.
That's big now because it's just an escape ties it.
But Figs approaching.
Oh, backs.
Figs, you
Suck
can
back.
see it ahead of time there. Figs approaching a minute of riding time. And he's going to go over a minute. Wow. So Richard Figueroa almost gets back points again.
Sneaky with that suck back.
All right, so Braden Davis gets an escape. 40 seconds to go. Davis needs a point because
Stall Figueroa.
That's big.
Backing out.
So 2-2, but Figueroa has a minute 14 of riding time. Ramos Noto 1-1.
Stanich just knocked out Peterson.
Wow. I wasn't even following that match. Stanich is obviously the 2 seed. Real deal. So Barnett Smith 3-2. Riding time point locked for Barnett. He's in on a single leg with 20 seconds to go. Smith has won. Oh, Davis in on a single.
Good defense from Figueroa.
Wow.
Davis isn't going to be able
trying
to
to
finish.
finish.
This. Oh, he's still locked around it. Not coming up to the body.
Davis trying to finish here. They're going to go out of bounds maybe.
Richie can't just straight back out.
Go out. Action
They're gonna
called.
call that action.
8 seconds. Figueroa needs to defend. Davis coming forward. And Richard Figueroa wins.
Stunna man.
Wow. Noto Ramos in overtime. Barnett Smith in overtime. Ayala in on a single leg. They're tied at 1. Whew. Caleb Smith, has he won He's won all of his matches in overtime, right? Was that first match?
Was it OT or just close?
Oh, overtime 4-1, overtime 4-1. Both.
Could be headed to overtime in Ayala Spratley, too. That one's tied at 1 with 30 to go. Noto Ramos in overtime. Like I said, this is where matches start to get a little tight.
Yeah.
We're not going to see as many tech falls with the best guys starting to hit each other. And they will hold quarterfinals, so we're not going to see Fix and Frost come to the mat until all these 125 quarters have ended.
You got to feel like Smith needs a takedown here. Just getting ridden out for so long. Oh, Noto on a single leg. Oh! Noto looking to finish here. Ramos takes him through, but Noto's got both legs trapped. He's going to finish. And he does. Anthony Noto knocks out Matt Ramos. Wow. With 3 seconds left in overtime. Whew. So Noto, the 12 seed.
Arian Moore fired up.
Man, big win for Noto. Now a 2-time All-American. And Ayala Spratley, overtime. Ayala in on a single. And this is sometimes where Ayala, if you have a critique against them. Does he get it?
Oh! 3? No?
They
called it 3.
They're gonna
They're going to review that probably.
Man, 3 of the 4 matches at 125 go to overtime. This weight is just nuts.
And looks like Smith and Barnett are going to go to tiebreakers. Oh, no, they're going to review. I missed it, but looks like maybe Wisconsin corner wants a takedown at the end of sudden victory.
Yeah, I didn't see it. Oh, it looks like it's just going to rideouts. Smith defers. So Barnett going down. All right, so they're reviewing Ayala Spratley, Barnett going down in the first part of the rideouts here. We already got some 133 predictions rolling in the chat. Uncle Hefe says Frost over Fix. What else we got? What do you think about Shaver Ragusin?
So Ragusin won the first 2 times they faced this year, but then Shaver put it on him.
Yeah, he did.
In the Big Ten Finals. But I think the caveat is Shaver threw Ragusin to his back.
Pretty early.
And then the match kind of got out of hand for Ragusin as he was trying to come back.
Yeah.
But Shaver's looking kind of swaggy.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels like postseason, end of the year, he's kind of hit another level.
So it makes it really tough to predict.
Wow, Barnett gets out in 9 seconds, and now Caleb Smith goes down. I feel like he should have just went neutral.
Yep, and tried to work for a takedown. Close to reversal.
Oh, hands locked?
I don't think they were.
Man, it looked like the fingers may have touched there.
It looked like they may have touched there, too. Oh, he needs this reversal, 11 seconds.
Is this going to go to review? Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, he wants the brick. And it's going to come out. Those hands definitely touched.
It looked like it.
But will they restart at the time they touched? Because it'll be 4-4, but Barnett will have more writing time.
Yeah. Yeah, if I wasn't a Michigan fan, I would pick Dylan Shaver. Just because of what happened the last time. But I got to go with my heart. And Ragusin, I think has he been in the quarters each of the last 2 years? And then ended up not earning
Thanks, I haven't
All-American.
touched yet. I think they got to rewind farther.
Yeah, we're looking at the review or the replay of Smith Barnett. So now we're going to see Ayala versus the winner of this match here, Barnett and Caleb Smith. And then you got Noto, Figs. D'Agostino Unger is 1-1. Eli Griffin beating Steve Opulin 3-2.
They got to rewind farther than this. I think it happened before.
I think they're wanting a reversal.
No, they want locked hands. I saw the official when he was going to the table.
Well, maybe,
no
yeah.
locked hands.
Obviously, yeah, replays. I think what replay's calling for is, let's look at the end where it was so close, But so 133 quarters are coming up. We're going to see Fix versus Frost, Ragusin, Shaver, Orini, Arujau, and then Nasir Bailey, Ryan Crookham. Really good matches. I mean, all 4 of those, you feel maybe the most confident in Dayton Fix. But the other one's kind of hard to predict.
Is this enough chaos for you, round 1? Fans, what?
Yeah, this is
2-3 challenges here. First weight.
Oh, that was the
right there.
Like right there.
Right there.
Yeah. It looks like they touch.
I think fingers touch, which, I don't think this really should be locked hands. I'm just touching my index to my pinky, but technically by the rules it is. No, they don't call it.
Wow.
They definitely touched, right?
It looked like it. But I don't know the rules. Is this a penalty if they touch?
I'm almost positive they can't just touch. Just even a touch is locked hands.
All right. Let me know, rule experts in the chat. Nate Rosenberry in the Facebook chat says, Fix, Ragusin, Vito, Crookham, his picks for 133. Fix, Ragusin, Vito, Crookham. Those are probably my picks as well. I'm really curious about Crookham, Nasir. I've been saying it since the IWAs. Tanner Jordan beating Patrick McKee, which he has a win over him from this year. D'Agostino leading Unger 2-1.
Ooh, Orini, a little dancing.
Yeah, the running man. Unger?
Has anybody in the past, I'll say 15 years, embodied Oklahoma State more than Dayton Fix? He's just like the prototypical cowboy.
You're going to get comments in the chat. Dayton Fix has been there for 15 years. Yeah. I mean, hometown boy. Kind of always knew he was going to be a cowboy, and yeah, he's been so good. Unger beating D'Agostino 4-2.
Looks like we're going to do a commercial break between each weight, too.
Yeah. So Unger takes out D'Agostino. And that kind of hurts for Michigan. You weren't seeded to get any points there, but you thought, man, if one guy can outplace his seed, it could be D'Agostino. Still waiting for the 33 quarters to take the mat. Concies, we got Eli Griffin, Steve O'Poulin tied at 4 in the third. Braden Basile is beating Marlon Yarborough, who upset Aaron Nagao. So Basile's leading Yarborough 4-3. Tanner Jordan just takes out Patrick McKee. So that's the end of McKee's college career right there. A really fun guy to watch. Always put on a show. Wasn't, fully healthy, I don't think, but it's a good win for Tanner Jordan. All right, we got the wrestlers out on the mat. I go to another little commercial.
I get it, ESPN's got to make money, but let's go. I want these 133 quarters.
I know. We're getting some rules talk in the chat. The rules say, quote, may not interlock or overlap their hands, end quote.
That's what it says?
Mm-hmm. According to Matthew Cox.
I don't know. I need to see a rule book. Need to get Brock Height's opinion. I think that was locked hands.
Sam Latona, Dom Zacconi, Consi round. Latona lost first round to Ethan Oakley, fellow SoCon wrestler. Oakley and Zacconi kind of split matches a bunch. All right, so who do you think wins in the semis tonight at 125? You feel like Figs over Noto, right?
You feel that way, but
And then
not super confident.
you feel Ayala over Barnett.
Those two didn't wrestle this year, correct?
I wish there was a way to know. Let's see.
All right, here we go. 133 quarters.
Woo. Okay. They did wrestle. Big Tens. Ayala won 8-1.
Yeah, you're feeling pretty good.
Pretty good.
Which would set up a Who's Number One rematch between Figueroa and Ayala.
Ooh.
One which Ayala won.
Oh boy. These are going to be fun.
Ragson coming out firing.
Gets take. Oh, no, not yet. I didn't see that wizard.
Now he's got the takedown. No!
Wow.
Chauver somehow scrambled out of it.
That was pretty impressive.
Wow.
Vito with a takedown early. That's a good sign. Is he going
Optional.
optional start? Okay.
Like I said yesterday, I didn't want to put too much stock in it. He was wrestling lower seeds, but Vito looked good to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was turning it up. Okay, I took my losses to Crookham during the regular season and at EIWAs, where I think most people thought maybe he looked a little lackluster, not super interested. But now, all right, get right for 3 days, then on to the Olympic trials. Let me lock in here.
Yeah. Bailey Crookham 0-0. Fix Frost 0-0. Ragusin gets a takedown. Bailey has yet to take a committed attack. Oh, Crookham in on a single. Bailey might get called for stalling here.
I feel like now it's going to be an action call unless he hops out of bounds or just stalemate. Yeah, action.
Yeah, smart wrestling by Bailey. Kind of walked to the edge, but then once he got there, he did a good job of just towing that line. Arini Vito in a good little scramble. Vito up 3-1, 30 seconds to go there. Bailey Crookham goes 0-0 through the first. Regason up 3-0 on Shaver. Minute 15 to go. And Frost Fix still 0-0.
Vito backs?
Vito takedown.
No backs though.
So Crookham goes underneath. Bailey's good on top.
When has Crookham been turned this year though? Or even ridden for that matter?
Nagao rode him.
Okay.
But at the time, Bailey gets called for stalling. That was all like circumstantial. Crookham
was leading,
went down, and just kind of like held his base the whole third period. So Fix goes down in the second.
Man, Bailey got called for stalling there?
When Crookham got to his feet, yeah.
I don't like that. He was trying to return him the entire time, I thought.
Yeah,
or enough.
It looked like a quick.
Crookham wasn't trying to escape. He was trying to just hold position there.
It looked like
Bailey
a really quick stall call.
That was quick. I don't like that.
Regason, man, this is great start for him. He gets a takedown early, and now he's riding well over a minute. He's got a minute 40 riding time. And now almost gets swipes. Yeah, he's in a great spot here. Minute 50 of riding time for Regason. Crookham up 1-0 over Bailey just off of the escape. Bailey gets to a single leg. He has it up in the air, but man, Crookham's so good at that little dive roll, passing the leg, and now he's really good at turning it into his own offense. But Bailey locked through the crotch here. This might get stalemate call. Oh, now Bailey passing the leg. Crookham's got those weird knees. 15 seconds to go. Crookham looking to finish.
Can Bailey hold on?
Oh, he's going
to have to pop his head out, though.
Yep. And he does, and he finishes. Man, he's so good scrambling through those positions. And that could be the match right there. A takedown with 5 seconds to go, and he's up 4-0. Going into the third.
Bailey's going to take neutral.
So he's
Crookham's not incredibly tough on top. You'd think you'd want to get your escape, and then a takedown would tie it. Wow, he's going to need 2 takedowns now.
And against a guy like Crookham, where feels like every takedown is going to be this extended, every exchange is going to be very long and extended. To get 2 takedowns. So Regason up 4-0.
Crookham only had, riding time is still probably in favor of Bailey by a couple seconds.
Mm-hmm. Fix, Frost 1-0. Fix in the lead. Frost goes down in the third. It's kind of haven't been paying attention to the match, but maybe we need to start.
Yeah, Dayton was close to a takedown on the edge in the second, but couldn't convert.
Crookham 4-0. 50 seconds to go. They're on their feet. We haven't seen a ton of attacks for Bailey. Dayton's still riding out Frost.
Yeah, I think he's probably going to get over a minute of riding time.
He's at 45 seconds right now, 50 to go in the match. And now Dayton called for stalling. And now Dayton in on a leg. Oh, he gets an escape right before a minute.
59. Crookham got called for stalling too, and he might get called again here.
So now Bailey just needs a takedown to send the match to overtime. 4-1. So Crookham can really he can run.
That's going to be a stall, but doesn't really matter.
7 seconds to go.
Next one would be 2 points, though.
No.
Action!
Oh, my. Wow. Frost and Fix are going to overtime. And that's it. Ryan Crookham beats Nasir Bailey. He needs to have a little bit better strategy there at the end.
Yeah, I mean, Crookham was the better wrestler, I think, that match. He got the takedown, but... Ooh.
Oh, Shaver.
Would have been called for stalling again.
All right, so Ragason's up 4-0 on Shaver. He's got to have riding time locked. But Shaver gets a takedown. 4-3 now. So 5-3. Ragason's likely has riding time.
This could be it for Dayton. Single leg. Climbing up. Switching off to the double.
Oh, Frost.
Oh, Frost.
Oh, so Dayton's got a stall call against him. And Ragusin.
Could have been called.
Ragusin going to win. Ragusin makes the semis. And he's looked like an All-American, the last 3 years.
Ragusin hits him with the shrug.
Now he is. And Vito just running away, 10-1. Looks like we're going to get round 3, Vito Crookham. 1-1, Fix Frost in overtime.
Rideouts definitely favors Dayton. But at the same time, I don't think enough to where you take a bad shot if you're Frost. You know what I'm saying?
No. Oh. Dayton in on a single. Wow.
Rolling all the way through out of danger.
Dayton can be tricky here.
Can he pull that foot out?
No.
No.
Oh, wow.
Going
right
to tiebreakers.
Woo. Oh, my.
Dayton Fix playing with absolute fire right now. Frost wins the toss to Furs.
Fix going to go down. Oh, boy. All right.
This kind of leads you to thinking the winner of Vito Crookham. Wow, Dayton gets out in 3 seconds.
3 seconds. So Frost.
You take neutral?
Yeah.
You have to.
Got it.
Dayton, yep. Good call by Mark Bader behind me. Dayton's got a stall, too.
Five seconds to go. All right, what's Frost going to do here?
That's what, see John Smith telling him, you've got to stall, and you see Metcalf saying, go after him.
You need a takedown. So Frost chooses neutral. He needs a takedown or 2 stall calls. Or actually, no, just one stall call.
No, then. Yeah, so he would win on writing time.
Oh,
single leg.
Oh, my.
Dayton draping over top.
15 seconds.
Dayton looks comfortable here. This is burning a lot of clock.
Oh, called stalemate.
You got to break the hands if you're Frost.
Oh.
Not going to get it.
Oh, wow. Dayton Fix holds on.
3 seconds of riding time.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Dayton Fix squeaks by.
Ragason's going to beat him, Bader says. I didn't say that. Bader said it. You guys all heard it.
I don't know. At the same time, that's this tournament. You got to find ways to win sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Dayton Fix found a way.
Wow. 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 Woo. Okay. Man. I have not even been paying attention to consies or anything else.
Glebov's up 1-0 on Nagel in the second.
Buzaka's up 12-5.
Well, the final in Big 12s was like 8-1 or something like that, right? In favor of Dayton?
I think it was like 8-5.
8-5? Okay, a little bit closer than I thought.
Wow.
Hey, survive and advance.
All right, so picks for semis at 33. Fix or Ragusin, Vito or Crookham.
Still going Fix.
I kind of feel like Vito's going to do it.
I kind of do too, and then I kind of feel like Vito's going to win.
Yeah. But Crookham he's just had the answers for Vito this year. We've seen it twice.
Bad matchup.
And I feel like the second one was more of like convincing. We were there and we kind of said it afterwards. It's like, man, that was
right. Like Vito could have been overlooking him in the first one, but second one, you know what you're getting into.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Vito looks locked in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for those of you who haven't seen the Crookham Vito matches, they're on the site. You can watch them. Both matches real kind of similar. Vito gets an early takedown, and then Crookham like immediately responds. And I think Vito's only takedowns have been in the first period. And then in their EIWA final, which was just 2 weeks ago, Crookham got a third period takedown to ice it. Yeah, the addition of Crookham to the weight class has been really interesting because, like, at the beginning of the year, you're kind of thinking, all right, it's Vito, and then can Dayton do anything to challenge him? And then suddenly there's this, third guy in the weight class. Buzaka's Cardinal 13-8.
Wow, Frost over Fix would have been like the upset of the tournament almost.
All right, so quarters coming up at 141. Whew, it's almost like, all right, reset. Mendez Hardy. Mendez majored Hardy at CKLV. Feel like this one will be closer. Woods McNeil. Have they wrestled? Real Woods, Lachlan McNeil?
I don't think so.
Yep. Soldier Salute this year. Real Woods won 8-4. I did not remember that. All right. So, favor Mendez, favor Woods. Echemendia, Ryan Jack. Feel like either Echemendia is going to blow him out or it's going to be a really tricky matchup for him, and Jack wins. They haven't wrestled at all. And then Vance Valmbar, the 26, Bo Bartlett. This was my upset special of the day. Vance Valmbar.
See it.
Vance Valmbar. You got to believe in something.
Yeah, I believe Bo Bartlett doesn't get upset this year.
So we got Consi's going on Buzakis, 13-8 over Cardinal. Nagao beating Klebo 6-1. They're reviewing something down there. Mitch Moore gets a win. And Ethan Oakley beating Gable Strickland. All right, here we go.
I'm actually going to keep my eye on Echemendia Jack this round.
Mendez Hardy, McNeil Woods, Echemendia Jack, Valmbar Bartlett. I'm going to keep my eye on Valmbar Bartlett. Is it going to be 1-1 in the third? Or does Bo Bartlett find his offense earlier than that?
Hey, first two rounds we were with 1-1. I think we got it right into the third both times. So I think Bartlett comes out and gets a takedown in the first this time, though.
If Valmbar wins, is he going to be the a contender for?
He's got to be
the mayor of Kansas City.
He's up there.
What is going on Mat 8? It was 6-1 Nagao, and now it's 1-1. Ryan Jack is another guy. Kind of feels similar to Regason. Always been a top 8 type guy, never All-American.
Echemendia to the legs early.
This is
Jack doing a good job of fighting hands, though.
Yeah. This is where I kind of thought it would be maybe a weird matchup, just because Jack can be a little tricky.
Stingy.
Yeah. Real Woods, Lachlan McNeil 0-0, Hardy Mendez 0-0. Actually, all the quarters. I'm not going to read them all. They're all scoreless. Let us hear your picks here. I don't think I asked for those yet in the chat. Picks at 141. Give us who you think's going to win.
Again, Echemendia to the legs on the edge, but can't finish.
got some talk in the chat about maybe a little bit of a disappointing year for Cornell. And I think probably a lot of it's just like the unfortunate injury for Cornella. Even Vito battling some injuries. And then Jonathan Lowe out with a career-ending injury. So Foca moves up. He hasn't been the same guy at 84.
Foca didn't have to move up, though.
He got to move up. Yeah.
He started the year at 174.
He had to make room for Benny Baker.
Ooh, slide by Etchemandia. I bet he finishes this one.
No.
No. Yes.
Yeah.
No. Yes. Yes. No.
Wow.
You, me, you. You, me, no.
Jack.
Wow. If Etchemandia keeps doing this, though, he's going to get Jack called for stalling eventually.
Mm-hmm. Mendez. Scoreless. Bartlett, Vombar into the second scoreless. All right, we got some picks coming in. Woods, Etchemandia, Bartlett, Mendez. Yep. Anybody picking an upset?
Hardy and Mendez going into the second scoreless.
Yep.
I wouldn't have predicted that.
Mendez gets an early escape in the second.
So now it's 4-1 Nagao. I don't know what's been happening, but again, they're going to review.
This is wild. All right, chat says Nagao had a neutral danger takedown that seems sketchy. Okay.
Looks like they confirmed it, though.
Vombar doing a good job riding here. If he can go over a minute, that'd be big, but no. Never mind. So Bartlett gets an escape.
Pritz is not happy with the review official.
Yeah, I can imagine. Whatever it is, it's a mess. People are saying in the chat didn't look like a takedown. And initially they gave a takedown and near fall.
There, Etchemandia got his first takedown. Mendez working for a takedown. It's already been quite the life story for Etchemandia, but especially if you can make the NCAA finals, take out Mendez.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you think about this guy's story coming from Cuba. The whole recruiting saga, goes to Ohio State, ends up out there. We don't have to go over. He's publicly had his trials and tribulations, but to get back on the right path from that.
Wow, Mendez getting near fall. McNeil beating Woods 1-0 going into the third. Woods going to go down. So here we are. Vombar Bartlett, 1-1, third period. Who saw this coming? So the review held. Nagao beats Klebov. Can Vance Vombar do it?
Yeah, I mean, this is right where Bartlett wants to be. See? Taking his shot with 90 seconds to go.
It is such a wild thing.
Did Etchemandia take bottom? Or did Jack take top?
I didn't see.
Either way, Etchemandia to his feet. Now 3-point lead, so Jack is going to have to go get a takedown. Spladle, Jesse
Spladle
Mendez.
alert, baby.
He did it from bottom. Look, Hardy was going for a cradle. Jesse slipped his head out. Leg was in.
Oh, it's a beautiful sport.
And he can just hang out here for the last 40 seconds.
He's getting riding time. He's getting near fall.
Yeah, Hardy's like, what can I even do? They're just going to sit here.
Oh, man. What a helpless feeling.
But he can't get pinned because his shoulders are on top of Jesse.
If this was Brent Metcalf, this would be called a pin.
Yeah, look at him. He literally put his hands up like, what can I even do?
So Mendez wins. Did he not get near fall?
Yeah, surely he did.
Okay. Echemendia up 5-2. Oh, Lachlan McNeil gets a takedown.
Woo!
And near fall. Wow. McNeil beats Real Woods.
Wow. I did not see that coming.
And Bo Bartlett, I think he gets a fall over Vance Vaumbar. So we're going to see Bo Bartlett, Lachlan McNeil in the semis. Jack Echemendia. Looks like Echemendia going to make the semis. Okay. So we got Jesse Mendez, Anthony Echemendia, Lachlan McNeil, Bo Bartlett. Let's hear your picks.
Mendez, Bartlett. Oh, Bo got another pin.
Yeah.
I didn't see that. Twice now. He's gone 1-1 in the third and ended up getting a pin.
You mentioned some of like the backside, the Conci matches. We got Happel and Sergio Lemley up now. Happel the 7 seed, Lemley the 8 seed. Vasquez, Jordan Titus. All right. 149 quarters coming up. Ridge Lovett, Casey Swiderski. Caleb Henson, Ty Waters. Ty Waters is looking really good. Jackson Arrington, Austin Gomez. Chance Lamber, the 10 seed. Kyle Parco, the 2 seed. Parco's not struggled, but he's had really close matches in his first 2. Picking any upsets here? Let's hear here's some picks in the chat. Maybe if you got any bold predictions, let's hear it. I'm going to go Lovett, Henson, Gomez, and I'm going to pick the upset, Chance Lammer.
Okay.
I'm going to say he does it.
I'm not picking it, but I don't hate it. I mean, is Gomez over Arrington an upset?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
A little team score update. We got Penn State, 44 points. Iowa in second, 33 points. Iowa State in third, 31. Michigan, 29 points. Ohio State, 28. Cornell, NC State, Nebraska, Oklahoma State, Arizona State, Wisconsin. All right. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. Bader, you want to come in?
Go.
Careful the cord.
Oh. 3 matches and it's been an hour.
Beautiful
And 3
pacing.
weight classes.
Happel Limley's an insane second round consi. Happel up 3-1.
Okay, wait, 141. Who won? Etchemandia, Jesse Mendez.
Lachlan McNeil, Bo Bartlett. So it'll be McNeil, Bartlett, Etchemandia, Mendez.
Etchemandia Mendez.
Crazy match.
They've never wrestled, have they?
Nope. And Etchemandia might be the one guy who can kind of match the speed and the strength of Mendez.
I think the strength. Etchemandia is a freaking brick house. That's what happens when you walk here
Yeah.
from Guatemala.
Another shameless plug. We did a film. You did a film on Anthony Etchemandia and his story. Crazy story coming to America. That was what, 4 years ago?
Oh, man. Yeah, pre-pandemic.
Yeah, 5 years ago.
Holy cow, 5, yeah.
Kind of like what I was saying, how that's a crazy story. But then he goes to Ohio State, ends up off the team, has his trials and tribulations in his personal life. And to now get back on the right track, it only adds to that story.
And, you know, he's on All-American at the least.
Yeah, guaranteed 6th place now.
Could make his way to the finals, potentially, although I don't know that I'm picking him against Mendez. Mendez is another guy we did a film on, right? The whole last season with the Young Bucks. It's nice to see him panning out, doing well.
Young
I
Bucks
saw, what's that?
I was about to say, kind of all the Young Bucks doing pretty well.
Sarach, right? Just one
Yeah.
backside.
Feldman, he lost. Or no, he's in the quarters.
All right. What about Geog lost? He's at least on the backside, right?
Yeah.
John's back. John, I kept your seat warm for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Had a chance for about one conversation with John. Let's go. Get back in here. Hey, watch out for that cord.
Which cord?
That cord right there.
I need to go back and rewatch that Nagao Klebov match because I wasn't able to get eyes on it to see the controversial takedown. I also want to go back and rewatch Ayala Spratley to see that takedown call at the end.
Yeah, we will have. So at the end of every round, we post highlights of some of the best matches. So you can find those on FloWrestling.org. And we got quarters going. 149. Gomez Arrington, Matt 5. Lovett Swiderski, Matt 3. Henson Waters, Matt 4. Parko Lamer, Matt 6. We got a bold prediction. Hidley will lose in the semis. We'll see.
Who does he have?
He'll have either Tanner Sloan in the semis or Dupre. Right?
Pretty bold prediction.
Yeah, it's bold. He's got all red this round. Oh, Parko gets a takedown. Henson, an early takedown, too.
Yeah, you're upset. Lamer prediction. Not off to a great start.
I'm not gonna back down now.
People forget Kyle Parko beat Ridge Lovett like a month ago.
Yeah.
It was the last duel before postseason.
That was controversial. Did you see that match?
No.
Man, I forget. It was it a stall call? It was something like maybe a little bit of home cooking. I can't remember.
Sometimes Lovett puts himself in those positions where if he can't get on top, rack up riding time and some near fall, where he's going to be in tight bouts.
Oh, Arrington. Did he get near fall there?
I don't think so. Another takedown for Parko.
And Lovett up 5-0 on Swiderski.
Dang. Happel just beat Lemley.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. So, Parko and Lovett. Parko is coming forward, and they go out of bounds. And
Lovett gets hit for
called
taking him out.
Stalling for taking him out. And then the same thing happens like 30 seconds later, and Parko gets called for stalling. So the stalling would have tied the match for Lovett, but instead, Parko won. Parko up 6-2. Gomez up 4-3 after giving up an early takedown. This ride out will be big. Good response from Gomez there.
For sure.
And Henson Waters goes 3-1 into the second. Henson in the lead.
Here's why you maybe feel good about Austin Gomez in this bout. Arrington doesn't have the X factor that Ridge has with his mat game.
Right.
Lovett's got that in his back pocket where if he gets on top, really good chance he's going to get a ride out, if not back points.
Mm-hmm.
So if Lovett comes out and get that first takedown against Austin Gomez, you're looking at 3-0 with a couple minutes of riding time, if not 5-6-0. Oh, Swiderski looking for a lat drop, but
So Waters still riding Henson 45 seconds into the second. And now Henson gets an escape. Man, love it. He's threatening tech fall here. Up 9-0. A lot of time to go in the second still. Gomez up 7-5 over Arrington. And Gomez looks like he's really hitting stride now. He's playing catch and release. He's feeling himself.
he's only up by 4.
Yeah. Who was it? I think he did this in his first round match where it was like he was up by a ton and then maybe gotten a little tired at the end and gave up like 6 points.
And I actually like that action call there. They were an over-under. Gomez kept Arrington on the edge. They circled for about a quarter of the mat, but Arrington was clearly trying to circle in before they went out of bounds. I don't like when they call that stalling on the guy that does end up going out of bounds, but he's clearly trying to circle in.
Mm-hmm.
Gomez continues to attack the body.
Parko Lamer. Parko's up 10-2. Man, who picked Lamer? Not my best pick, guys. I'm going to own that one.
Oh, headlock Gomez. No points, though.
Gomez up 11-6 now. A little over a minute to go. Parker up 10-3. So really, it's just Henson Waters. And Waters, he's been riding for a long time. Did he get a reversal? Is that what happened? They give Henson an escape and a takedown there. So suddenly it was 4-3, and now it's 8-3. Big swing. So this has been the first weight class where none of the matches are really like in
the balance.
balance. Gomez was early, but he pulled away.
Pretty chalky too, like we said. Arrington's the 3, but a lot of that has to do with Gomez's limited schedule this year.
But now look at this.
It's in the balance late
look
now.
At this. Arrington gets a takedown.
And when he cuts, he'll be one takedown away.
But does Gomez have riding time?
Don't think so. He hasn't been on top very long, but I don't know.
Henson gets the win. Lovett gets the win. Gomez, he's going to hold on here. So now you're seeing NC State high seeds, but how many do they have? Any semifinalists? 25 no, 33 no, 41 no, 49 no. They lost in the quarters back to back to back, 3 straight.
Tough.
Yeah, that's tough. And they got another guy. They got Ed Scott coming up against Andonian. So, man, NC State, they've had a reputation of maybe not over wrestling to their seed at the NCAA tournament. Halfway through here, they're in danger of that happening once again. Man, these 57 quarterfinals are maybe my favorite of the whole round as a whole.
Look at that. Ridge with a hug from Jordan Burroughs.
Oh, man. That's cool. And Jordan Burroughs looking a little lean.
What's the 74-kilo cut, man?
That's right.
Just wrestled at, I think, 76 kilos a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And then has to make 74 in just 1 month. Less than a month. I think Olympic trials are like the 18th and 19th of April. Maybe give or take a day.
Yeah. Right around there. All right, 157 quarters. Probably going to have a little bit of a break, but I'm going to read them for you, JD, and then I'm going to ask for your picks, ask for the chat's picks. All right, Levi Haynes, Peyton Robb, Bryce Andonian, Ed Scott, Meyer Shapiro, Daniel Cardenas, Ja'Cory Teamer, Jared Franek. A lot of rematches here. Let's hear your picks in the chat. Is anyone picking Peyton Robb over Levi Haynes? Anyone? They had 2 close matches last year, but this year's I don't think was very close.
Peyton's wrestling his best though. He hadn't beaten Will Luan this year either.
Well, he hadn't beaten him until this year. This year he's beaten him 3 times. But yeah, Peyton, he looks good. He looked good against Luan. And then Andonian Scott, we've talked about it a lot. Scott's majored Andonian twice this year. Cardenas Shapiro. Cardenas beat Shapiro at CKLV. I think Teamer and Franek have never wrestled.
I'm not predicting anything crazy. I think I'm going chalk. Haynes, Scott, Shapiro, Teamer. But I think if an upset does happen, it's Cardenas, Shapiro.
Okay.
Maybe Andonian Scott.
Maybe Franek Teamer. Yeah.
These are pretty crazy.
Yeah, they're great. I'm going to look at some of the Consi matches because I did not pay a ton of attention to that. Stanich beat Peterson. Camacho Terrakina. Volk beat Cooper Flynn. Okay. Nothing too surprising. Tanner Jordan beat Patrick McKee. Brett Unger beat Michael DiAgostino. Brody Teskey still alive. Majored Braxton Brown. Sam Latona.
Hey, this is pretty good. Nick Simmons posting a photo. Fire 100 Jesse of the Spladle.
Yeah. Real.
That's a Michigan man there.
Yeah.
Well, from Michigan State.
Yep.
But notorious Spladler Nick Simmons.
Yeah, the Simmons brothers, they were in high school when I was like maybe late elementary, early middle school, and just watching them.
Icons.
Yeah, destroy people, like would just pin everyone. They wrestled really.
Nick Simmons had something like 200 pins in high school.
And they wrestled a really small school. It was called Williamston, like Division 3 or 4, which is smaller divisions. And they were just kind of like legends. The way they wrestled, it was like, how can they just pin everyone? This is a good Consi match. 149, Dylan D'Amelio, Caleb Rachi. So Aaron Nagao, Nick Bouzakis coming up next round in the consolations. Winner of that gets Kai Orini. So Bouzakis, he could have Nagao, who he's beaten this year, and Orini, who he pinned. Teskey, Basile, winner gets Shaver. Let's see, 141. 141's got to be crazy. Nothing too wild. Cole Matthews still alive in the Consies. Cole Matthews, Cal Happel.
So here's why everyone is so mad at the Nagao Klebov situation. They reviewed it. Arizona State challenged.
Okay.
They overturned the call. Then Penn State challenged.
No.
And they flipped it back.
No. That can't be real.
That's what people are saying on the app formerly known as Twitter.
What?
So I assumed, because I wasn't really keyed in on that match, that it was two separate situations that were being reviewed, but it was the same one.
Yeah.
That took like that 10 minutes.
Are you allowed? I don't know if you're allowed to do that. Right? Like,
Apparently you are.
okay. All right. We got 57 quarters rolling. Let's see some. You got any predictions here? Levi taking it all the way.
Andonian throws Scott to his back.
Of course he does.
I don't think he got any near fall, though.
The takedown.
Man, that's big for Andonian. Coming out, setting the tone early. Can't imagine Scott's too rattled, though. What did we say? They've wrestled 7 times before this in their career?
Yeah, it's got to be something like 4-3. You know,
Andonian. I think Antonian still holds the advantage because he won. At one point, he was like 4-1 against him.
Yeah. Cardenas in on a single. Doesn't look like he's going to.
And if Antonian wins this match, Haynes win his match, a rematch of last year win, in my opinion, Antonian had Haynes
A
pinned.
lot of people thought Antonian had Haynes pinned.
Haynes working for a takedown here. Rob Whizzer, Haynes body lock. Yeah, methodical takedown for Levi Haynes.
Oh, Antonian. Scrambling through. Antonian's just, man, freaky when the things he's able to do, like how he's able to like flip his hips, just you shouldn't be able to do some of the stuff he does. Teamer, Franek, 0-0. Shapiro Cardenas, 0-0.
Good circling there by Antonian to avoid getting called for stalling. Kozak Fernandez in a 7-9 second round Consi.
Okay. Jordan Williams winning 13-3 in his Consi.
Antonian again.
Wow. And this is his last run. He's a senior.
Definitely going to be a crowd favorite. You know, a guy who's
For sure.
always towed the line. Wrestles a super entertaining style. Aridonian, as I and many others like to call him.
Shapiro gets a takedown right at the end of the first, looks like. Maybe? Yep. Levi Haynes up 6-0.
Franek and Teamer go into the second tied at 0.
Kozak just got a pin.
That was fast.
Yeah. Michael in the Facebook chat says Antonian won the first 4 matches with Ed Scott.
So Scott's won the last 3.
Maybe.
They've wrestled 7 times.
Yeah. Sounds right. Penn State in first. Michigan in second now. Iowa in third. Looks like they're reviewing the takedown for Shapiro at the end of the first. Antonian up 7-2.
Looks like they're giving the brick back. Okay. 3 confirmed, though.
Rachi D'Amelio 4-2. D'Amelio in the lead. I feel like coaching Bryce Antonian would just be
I mean, what do you even say?
terrible.
Scott takedown. 7-5.
Every match would just be like riding a roller coaster. And so many of the things you tell people not to do, he does, and it works for him.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of times when a guy will have like a bar or even a half, and he'll just like let him, like, okay, yeah, you can
Just
turn
like
me.
now, Scott with a half.
You can turn me over, and I'm just going to reverse you.
Oh, no. Look at Meyer.
What?
I didn't see it. Bader says he hit his head, though.
Oh, no. That's not good. And Andonian gets a reversal, so he's up 9-5.
And Meyer, guy, I think, who has had concussion problems this year. We saw him at the beginning of the year wearing a more traditional headgear, and he switched to that front-plated, top-plated headgear. One would infer because of concussion issues. Beautiful takedown, Ja'Cory Teamer.
And that might be all it takes. Or just a reversal.
Oh, it's just a reversal.
So that's a different story because now
it's tied.
Now Franek gets an escape and it's tied.
Haynes putting it on Rob. 7-0. I think he has riding time as well.
So Andonian, Scott, 9-6. Scott's still in this match, even though Andonian's kind of been controlling it from the beginning.
Woo, Franek. Franek took neutral. Or did Teamer take neutral?
No. Teamer got a reversal, remember?
That was in the second, though, wasn't it?
No, it was
Okay.
that was in third. So Scott gets an
Wow, how did
escape.
Ja'Cory not get taken down there? And Andonian only with 34 seconds of riding time, so
Yeah,
takedown puts Scott in the lead.
and Andonian's still shooting. Oh, wow. Wow.
Takedown Andonian, and Ja'Cory about to get a takedown here as well.
Oh, he gets it. Scott flattened out. Andonian riding on top. Almost a minute riding time for Andonian. Haynes.
Shapiro's still down.
Yeah.
Concussion protocol.
Yeah. Haynes up 7-0. You'd hardly ever see someone go into concussion protocol and not come back and wrestle,
It's true.
right? Like, and that's probably not a good thing. It's probably, no, I'm fine. Let me go wrestle. Like,
You get unlimited time, too, in concussion protocol.
yeah. So Andonian gonna win. We're gonna get the Levi Haynes, Bryce Andonian rematch. Ja'Cory Teamer moves on.
So now we're just going to wait on the return of Meyer Shapiro.
Yeah. We could be here a little while.
And if you're a Penn State hater, this matchup is probably the matchup you least want against Levi. No?
If you're a Penn State fan, it's the one you least want.
Or excuse
Yeah.
me.
If you want to see Penn State lose,
Right.
it's the one you most want, right?
Just because Andonian has that big move factor.
All right, here's the. Oh, yeah, he fell right on his head. Yeah, hit the back of his head. Kind of that upper body position. So Shapiro must have started down then in the second. So there's no points there.
especially if Shapiro's got some cobwebs up top. Still going by tonight. Then you really probably favor Levi. I think a lot of people are sleeping on Ja'Cory Teamer, though.
Mm-hmm.
Because he doesn't wrestle quite the schedule some of these guys do. Being in the Pac-12 and didn't compete at, or did he compete at CKLV this year?
Took second. Beat Cardenas.
That's right.
Lost to Peyton Robb. Man, NC State's quarterfinals are rough. They've lost 4 in a row now.
Nebraska's having a tough round, too.
Yeah.
Smith lost. Hardy lost.
Yeah,
Robb lost. Ridge won, though.
wins. But yeah, NC State, you got Orini, Jack, Arrington, and now Scott all lose in the quarters.
Tough sport.
Oh, Shapiro's back. Okay. So he's going to go down. Okay. Hope he's all good. So Shapiro, the only quarterfinal on the mat, and he's up 3-0. Cardenas riding time got to be approaching over a minute because Shapiro got this takedown right at the end of the first.
And you don't get decision after concussion. Only injury.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Cardenas with minute 20 riding time. An escape would be big for Shapiro. So you got to imagine third period comes if Cardenas gets the ride out here. He's going to go down, work for a quick escape, and then it'll just come down to one takedown.
Yeah, escape would be really big for Meyer.
Cardenas going to ride out. So 2 minutes of riding time for Cardenas. Going to the third. I don't remember Cardenas being able to, like riding time, I don't remember it being a factor in their first match. I think that score was like 8-5 or something. Pyro looking like he's going to try pretty hard to ride here.
Yeah, get that riding time under a minute, then cut.
Mm-hmm. Got to be careful he doesn't give up a reversal, though. Oh, almost full Nelson there.
And he would.
Cardenas gets the escape. Still holds riding time. Minute 19 of riding time for Cardenas. So Shapiro up 3-1. Minute to go. .157 results. Levi Haynes over Peyton Robb. Bryce Andonian over Ed Scott. And Ja'Cory Teamer over Jared Franek.
Stalling.
So now he's got to be careful. Doesn't give up another stall call.
Yeah, I was just about to comment how Cardenas is doing a good job of not waiting to start his sprint. Although he slowed down a little bit here. Good snap.
Oh.
Yeah, the angle. Good recovery from
Oh.
Shapiro.
Oh, wow. 20 seconds to go. Shapiro, knee pull. Oh, Cardenas flattens
gets
it
it.
out. Cardenas going to get it. Cardenas going to win.
Why'd they stop? Blood?
Blood.
Why'd they stop it?
Are they? Oh, he's got blood or what?
Must be.
So Cardenas up.
Oh, they're not even wiping the blood. Why'd they stop it?
I don't know. So 4-3.
Oh, maybe because his headgear came unstrapped?
I'm not sure. Cardenas up 4-3, essentially up 5-3. Shapiro needs a reversal. Cardenas gonna hold on. Oh!
4 seconds.
Shapiro almost gets it. Cardenas wins 5-4. Big win for Daniel Cardenas. So we're going to have Levi Haynes, Bryce Andonian up top, and then Daniel Cardenas, Ja'Cory Teamer, semis tonight. Whew. All right.
Meyer looks like shocked.
Yeah. Let's see. 57's brutal, especially, all throughout. He's going to drop down. So he could get any of the four: Johnny Lovett, Will Luwan, Vinny Zerb, Teague Travis. Luwan's probably most likely just off of past credentials.
Mm-hmm.
But Travis has been really good. Obviously, Vinny Zerb. Not going to be an easy blood round match. Cody Chittum. Jared Franic's going to get either Cody Chittum, Michael Blockus, DJ McGee, or Ryder Downey. So probably either Chittum or Downey for Franic. Peyton Robb will get Brayton Lee, Lucas Ravana, Tommy Askey, or Legend Lamer. All right. We got 65 quarters coming up here. Keegan O'Toole, Antrell Taylor, Julian Ramirez, Michael Caliendo, David Carr, Dean Hamady, Cam Amin, Mitchell Messenbrink. I'm going to pick O'Toole, Caliendo, Carr, and Messenbrink.
It was just a 2-0 match in the duel this year between Hamady and Carr. I'm not picking Hamady, but that's not a next topic match like I think a lot of people think it is.
Right.
Ramirez Caliendo is interesting. That's probably the one where if you're picking a lower seed, you're locked in on.
Mm-hmm. So this round, the quarterfinal round, as soon as they get done with consolations, I think they're going to run another round of consies because they got to set the blood round for tonight. Messenbrink Amin, yesterday in the chat, people were calling Cam Amin the Mr. October of the NCAA tournament. He could really prove that here.
Yeah, this would be the time to prove it, to pull one out.
The way that Messenbrink beat Amin in the duel was like something we've never seen him happen to Amin before. Lee in the Facebook chat saying O'Toole Hamity, Caliendo Messenbrink, picking the Hamity over Carr.
It is a classic sleeper match. Winner gets Keegan O'Toole likely in the semifinal. If Carr's already looking forward to that,
Right.
sleeping on a guy he's beat.
Excuse me.
184 Consi. Chris Foca versus
I saw that, yeah. Chris Foca versus
Azarov.
Azarov, yeah. For those of you who don't know, Azarov has beaten Chris Foca 3 times this year. Everybody's on the mat pacing. Let's get them going. I don't remember, I guess when you're in the arena, it's a different feel. But it feels like, man, it's taking a long time in between these quarters. It's like, it'd be so awesome if you just one ran right into the next one.
Wisconsin busting out the white singlets on Friday. Shouldn't those be reserved for Saturday?
I don't know. Maybe.
That's just my humble opinion. But I'm a traditionalist like that.
Yeah. Tonight is blood round and semis. One of the greatest rounds in all of wrestling.
The dog bone.
Yep. All right, we got 65 quarters rolling. We're one match away from Carter Starachi and Mekhi Lewis, guys. Okay. How long before Messenbrink shoots?
5 seconds.
3, 2. Oh. I mean, coming forward with that underhook early. Maybe that's the strategy. Try to slow him down. Messenbrink coming forward hard. It's like, I mean, maybe got popped in the nose. Keegan in on a single. Ooh, Caliendo with a big takedown early.
Quick escape, though.
Yeah, I mean, already with a bloody nose.
It's good strategy from Amin.
I was gonna say,
Get those breaks.
you get the breaks.
Need a little rest. Just blow that nose plug out.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and show the ref.
Car takedown.
Keegan takedown and near fall.
Caliendo. Another takedown, maybe. Oh, not quite yet. Good scrambling from Ramirez, but Caliendo in good position now with his leg in the air.
Keegan getting more back points. He's up 7-0 already. People in the chat trying to say that Antrell Taylor pinned Keegan O'Toole, but they're just trying to mess with the chat. It would be a great way if you're not watching live. Keegan called for locking hands, though. Maybe that's what they meant. Messenbrink, no takedown yet. Carr already with a minute of riding time. Caliendo up 3-1 over Julian Ramirez. 0-0 still with Amina Messenbrink.
Shouldn't block us Consi to keep an eye on.
Yep. Winner of that gets Rader Downey, I believe.
Woof. Good opening period by David Carr if he can get this right out.
Yeah, looks like he's going to. People are loving the hairstyle of the Michigan trainer.
The skullet.
Yeah, it's great.
I forget his name, but he's been rocking that for a long time.
Ooh, Antrell Taylor with the takedown. And
Reversal.
Reversal, almost.
We should have danger for top, too.
For real.
Should at least be 1 point.
Carr Hamity, Carr up 4-0. Minute 30 riding time. Keegan O'Toole is wrestling Nebraska's Antrell Taylor. Oh, they're going to review in the O'Toole-Taylor. They gave a reversal, looks like.
Yep, 13 on the board. So 30 seconds to go in the first. Messenbrink and Amin, still 0-0.
Ken in the Facebook chat says the Michigan trainer's skullet is glorious. Messenbrink gets a stall call. Is that what it is?
No, they called action.
Well, no, because he's got 1 point
Oh.
first. How many stalls until you get stalled out?
So it goes warning, 1-1-2, done.
Warning, 1, 1, 2. So 5 stalls. Okay. Caliendo up 6-2 now over Julian Ramirez. Amin gets an escape, so it's 1-1. Carr Hamity still 4-0 going into the third.
Amin escape, tied at 1.
Caliendo 9-2 now over Ramirez. And
So it looks like Block has got the first takedown, then escaped Chittum, and then he got a takedown. So it's 4-3, minute in.
Yep. Will Luan in a classic 1-1 match in the third. His Consi.
There's that Messenbrink knee pull single for his first takedown.
So 4-1 Messenbrink.
Will that open the floodgates? Can Amin keep it close?
Carr up 4-0 over Hamity in the third. O'Toole up 13-5 early in the second. Caliendo just controlling Ramirez. 9-4 in the third.
Who's Ramirez going to see in the consies?
Let me check. Keegan with the cradle locked up.
It's going to get at least 4 here, if not the fall. Oh, yeah, he's going to get the fall.
There it is. I think did he have a tech? No, 3 pins. Wow. All right, you asked who Ramirez will see.
Yeah, who Ramirez will see.
Who he's going to see probably Peyton Hall.
It's a tough one.
Yeah. So Peyton Hall, Don Baker, and then Hall gets a winner of Max Mayfield, Will Miller. So I feel like
David Carr 5-0 into the semis. So we're going to get it. O'Toole Carr round. What is this, 4? 5?
yeah, it's 2-2 right now, right? Keegan won NCAAs and Big
Big 12s this year.
12s.
Last year, Carr won dual in Big 12s.
Messenbrink Amin 5-1.
Willowan in a 1-1 overtime match.
I'm not surprised. So Amin better than last match, but just had not been close to scoring at all. Messenbrink up 6-1 now. Caliendo gets the win. 9-4 over Ramirez. Oh, Johnny Lovett beats Will Lewan.
Wow.
That's Will Lewan. Play with fire, right?
Yeah, sometimes you get burned.
Block is beating Chittum 10-8. $18 seconds to go. Messenbrink up 6-1. And Messenbrink gonna shoot one more single leg, but Amin defends. So 6-1, Messenbrink wins. Messenbrink, Caliendo. We've seen that match. Is that a tech fall at Big Tens? At least a major.
Yeah.
Feels like Messenbrink gonna be through to the finals, but still got to wrestle the match. All right, let's lock in here on Chittum Blockus.
Oh my goodness, it's 11-11,
11.
halfway through the second.
74 quarters. We're gonna have a little break. So this is a nice little treat before Makai Lewis Carter Starachi.
You're right, it's here.
Yeah. Wow. All right. Let's hear your picks in the chat. Makai Lewis, Carter Starachi, what's your pick? What's your score? I'm going to say Makai Lewis wins. I'm going to go 4-2. 4-2 Makai Lewis.
I don't know.
We also have Jared Sima, the 28, versus Shane Griffith. Edmund Ruth, Rocco Welsh, and Lennox Wolick, Cade DeVos.
You know what they're reviewing down here on 7?
No, I'm not sure. All right, we got some picks. Starachi on one leg, 7.5s. Sway says Starachi 7.3. Billy Boy says all caps Starachi. Man, a lot of Starachi. Billy Boy also says Starachi by death. So
Which kills him.
Jose Morales 5.3 Lewis. Brendan Smith Starachi in double overtime. 6.3 Davo says Griffith gets upset this round. Okay. Let's see who Cam Amin's going to get dropping down. Hamity going to get probably Olenek. The blood round. Antrell Taylor.
That's a All-Star Classic rematch.
Mm-hmm. Antrell Taylor, either Mulvaney Fish or Petruccelli Bianchi. Feel pretty
Much better.
good about that.
Yeah, it's a much better Consi.
Cam Amin, Garrett Thompson, Cerniglia, Garvin, Nick Hamilton. That's not bad. So Ramirez and Hamity. Ramirez probably going to get Peyton Hall, and then Hamity probably going to get Olenek. Those are the tough ones at 65 for blood round. But crazy
Fish
stuff.
leading Mulvaney 3-0 right now.
Yeah. All right. We're seeing them on the mats. Should be within a couple minutes here.
Chittum and Blockus, they took that point off the board for Chittum, so 11-11 going into the third.
Let's take a look at the team scores. Penn State starting to pull away, 61.5 points. Iowa, 40. Iowa State, 38. Arizona State, it's kind of a surprise.
Sneaky. Still with Schultz to go, too.
37.5. Michigan, 36. So, really, any of those. Virginia Tech right there also. Nebraska. Kind of starting to see the trophy race take shape here. Rough round for NC State.
Blockus to Chittum's legs. No takedown yet. Good defense for Chittum. Still just can't capture that far leg.
57. Chittum.
There, Blockus able to convert it.
Okay, winner of this gets Rader Downey. Chittum gets these.
Down to the last 45. No!
We got it over here.
Okay, they cut to jail. As much as I like jail, I want to see the wrestling. Now they cut with 20 seconds to go.
They're just playing with you.
All right, well, sorry. I have no idea what happens in that match.
Here, let me tell you.
Guessing Blockus won. He was up with 20 seconds to go. Okay, they cut back to it. Don't tell me.
Boy, here we go. Kai Lewis, Carter Starachi. It's about to go down. We're underway. Starachi, Makai.
Lockus does win, 14-13.
14-13.
Okay, now I can lock in.
Zero, 30 seconds in. Starachi, Makai Lewis.
If you're Makai, you don't want to take errant shots, but like I was saying, I think you kind of want to come out and get the first takedown.
You might test him, right?
Yeah, don't let him hang around. Make him have to come to you late.
Jared Simmon on a single leg early.
Don't put Sarach in a position where it's anybody's ball game.
Mm-hmm.
1-1 in the third, or overtime, or
Right.
tiebreakers. Single leg Starachi. Oh, he's going to finish this. Oh, Makai got an ankle. Starachi working for the finish.
Close to finishing. Makai on one leg. He's tough here.
Yes, he is. And now Makai trying to scooch the corner. Starachi's got both legs. He's going to have to hook, though.
Makai.
does it.
Wow.
Carter Starachi gets the first takedown.
Starachi. 0-0 the
Told
rest
you,
of the
Kozak.
matches.
I told you.
Well, we'll see. It's a long match. Makai needs an escape here. This has kind of been the difference in all their matches. Starachi's been able to ride Makai.
A lot of tummy time for Makai.
Mm-hmm. Jared Sima, what happened? 5-0?
Takedown in 3 backs must have been.
Or 2 backs.
Or yeah, sorry.
Wow.
Looks like Shane wants to break. Yeah, not going to get it, though.
Starachi with a minute of riding time after the first period. Sheesh. Wow. 59 seconds of riding time. Starachi up 3-0. Starachi goes down in the second. Sima riding Griffith pretty tough. Starachi up to his feet and gets away. Starachi up 4-0.
Now, is Starachi going to try and get one more here? Or is he going to play defense for the last 3.5 minutes?
Yeah, we'll see.
Sima with the right out, too.
Yes. Sima, the 28 seed, people were saying, man, he shouldn't even be in the tournament. And now he's 2 periods away from making the semifinals.
Yeah, an All-Americaning.
Carter Starachi up 4-0. Halfway through the second period. Edmund Ruth up 1-0. Woolik DeVos. Woo. 0-0. Did Griffith go down?
He did.
There's a shot from Mackay, but not really close.
That is not out of bounds.
For Griffith, yeah, Sima.
Yeah.
Still halfway in. 30 seconds to go now in the second. Starachi Lewis. Starachi's still up 4-0. Under 10 seconds now. Man. Mackay just not like,
No sense of urgency.
yeah, pressuring, no urgency. It's just not how you would think to wrestle somebody.
And
Who's
Mackay
hurt.
took neutral.
Yeah. So he needs 2 takedowns.
Or a takedown and a stall and a ride out.
Mm-hmm.
2 stalls.
So, third period, Carter Starachi up 4-0 over Mackay Lewis. Jared Sima just continuing his run. He's up 5-0 over Shane Griffith.
2 minutes of writing time now, too.
Mm-hmm. Woolek, DeVos. DeVos just gets an escape. It's 1-0 in the second. Edmund Ruth, 1-0 over Rocco Welsh. Yeah, Mackay just not attacking. I'm not sure what the game plan is or was for Mackay coming into it, but
Yeah, dog, you got to shoot.
if this was it, it's not.
Sarachi's probably about to get called, though.
Mm-hmm.
But with 45, yep, there it is.
And Starachi fires off a double, switches to a single.
This is going to burn a lot of clock.
Mm-hmm. 30 seconds to go. Starachi with the
Oh, yeah,
single
he can
leg up in
chill
the air.
here.
And trips, doesn't
Look at
finish.
Pull him on, burn some more clock.
Rocco Welsh, Edmund Ruth, 1-1 in the third.
Yeah, Jared Simmons about to ride Shane Griffith out this period.
Oh! Mackay scrambling through, but it's not going to matter. And Carter Starachi. I told you, JD. Oh,
I never
man.
doubted.
I did. I doubted. I shouldn't have. I should not have doubted. Carter's just that dude, man. Jared Sima, 5-0 over Shane Griffith. Rocco Welsh, Edmund Ruth, 1-1. Lennox Woolek leading 3-1 in the second. Carter wins 4-0. Wow.
One of the best to ever do it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
When it's all said and done. Only have ever suffered losses to DJ Washington and Michael Kimmer. I guess technically he will have
yeah.
Sparks and a
It doesn't matter.
whatever loss.
Yeah. I mean, he still has to finish the job, 2 more wins, but a lot of people thought that was the test, but you never know.
I'd like to hear what he's saying right now.
Yeah.
Always good on the mic, too.
Yeah. Not sure what they're looking at in the Griffith-Sima match.
I haven't even been paying attention to Woolek DeVos. Woolek leading 3-2.
Yeah, I figured we'd start to pay attention to Welsh and Ruth once it hit overtime. All right, here we go. Rocco Welsh, Edmund Ruth overtime. Oh, Shane Griffith finally gets
Okay,
some life here.
7
It's a
seconds. That's
reversal.
big, though.
Yeah. I mean, assuming it gets a ride out in the last 5. Oh, Rocco Welsh. We're ahead over here. Let's see how he does it. Rocco Welsh gets a takedown in overtime.
So a lot of people predicting Rocco Welsh. It's coming to
Yeah.
fruition.
Wow.
It's
So
another young buck, Rocco
Yeah.
Welsh.
So Rocco Welsh, man,
Originally wasn't even going to be in the lineup this year, right?
Harchla, yeah, was the guy, and then he went down with a season-ending injury, and now Rocco making the semis. So Griffith, Sima, 5-2 in the third. Riding time point locked, so it was basically 6-2. Griffith needs 2 takedowns. Stall call against Griffith. Minute 10 to go in that Sima Griffith match.
Wolek does it.
Wow. Lennox Wolek out of Columbia. 7 seed takes out Cade DeVos. And, now Shane Griffith gets a takedown. 50 seconds to go.
Sima's got to have riding time,
He does. It's locked.
but I mean,
So it's oh, wow. Look at this. 6-5, 7-5 with riding time. Griffith has a cradle locked up, and he's going to take Sima. Almost locked it up to take it through, but just gets the takedown. And now Griffith up 8-6, 8-7 with riding time.
Griffith's going to do it.
Ooh, Griffith bleeding. So 18 seconds to go.
8-7.
8-7
So
Griffith.
he has to ride him.
Yep.
Oh, that's a gnarly cut above the right eye.
What's he saying? Just wrap it?
A lot of people are talking about Kim Amin being Mr. March. Shane Griffith,
Shane, yeah. Yep.
I mean, you could also say he shouldn't be in this position with a 28 seed.
Mm-hmm.
But Shane Griffith loves to wrestle to the level of his opponent.
Yeah, so now we're like, Carter Strachey beats Mekhi Lewis. Looks like he's going to have Sima. Give you any pause against Shane Griffith or no?
In terms of, do I think Strachey's going to win? Like, yeah.
But you're thinking
I don't
about it
think
more
this-
against Griffith than Sima, right?
Yeah, of course. But it's just not. If Shane Griffith came out here and 15-0'd Sima, it wouldn't have changed.
Wouldn't have changed your mind?
No.
Okay. Griffith looking to ride, 10 seconds. He does have a stall call against him, so he just can't drop down. And
Ankle lock.
3, 2, 1. That's it. Shane Griffith gets the win. Big comeback there. Hobbled Shane Griffith. Wins 8-7. Keeping Sima from making the semis out of the 28 seed. Whew.
Would Bubba Taylor have won it?
Yeah, probably. All right, 184s getting ready.
Murphy leading Kennedy in the consies.
It's interesting.
He is technically the higher seed. So assuming Carter wins this one, goes on, wins the title, where does he stack up among the all-time NCAA great wrestlers?
All right, so there's Cal. Just keeping it to the four-timers. I feel like he's above Logan.
Above Logan.
Yeah.
Who were Logan's losses? Zane.
Above him and probably above Yanni, behind Dake.
Johnny only took 2 losses in his career,
That's true.
but he only had 2 undefeated seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Yanni did it injured as well.
That's true. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, Logan was so dominant where it's like we haven't seen that type of dominance against or for Carter, but I think what's always going to be in the back of your mind with Logan is like the Jordan Oliver,
Right.
right?
We could say the same thing about Yanni McKenna.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think if he wins here, he's got a case for third. I don't think I'd put him ahead of Dake.
I don't think so either.
Just because
Dake 3 undefeated seasons plus a Taylor win.
Taylor, yeah, numerous Taylor wins. Right?
Numerous.
Got some bold takes here. Starachi won't beat Rocco Welsh. Okay. Carter in overtime over Welsh. Is Griffith okay? Didn't look good. I mean, it's either knee or ankle, whatever it is. He's hobbled for sure. Kennedy leading Murphy now 4-3. All right, so 84 quarters. We got Kekaisen, David Key. David Key out of the 25 seed. Dustin Plott, Bernie Truax. It's an interesting one. Lenny Pinto, Trey Munoz. That's a good match. And then, man, Salazar and TJ Stewart. I'm going to go Kekaisen, Plott, Munoz, TJ Stewart.
I saw somebody was saying TJ Stewart's putting his bid for mayor of Kansas City.
Okay. Stewart's a guy who, if you haven't been watching him the last few weeks, you're kind of like, whoa, like where did this guy? Like if you didn't watch him at ACCs and a couple of the duels, because he wasn't in the starting lineup the first half of the year. They had Sam Fisher there, and then Dakota Howard as well for Virginia Tech. Three more weights. We're looking at another 3 more hours here, huh?
You know how we were talking about how Penn State lost 2 first-round matches?
They haven't lost since. Oh, Braden Davis. They lost 1.
26-3.
Yeah.
So since those 2 matches, I guess they're probably like 24-1?
Yeah. Yeah, that's nuts. All right, so Penn State, they're in first, 68.5 points. Surprise. Michigan in second, 43. Iowa in third, 48.5. Iowa State, Arizona State, Ohio State, Virginia Tech, Nebraska, Cornell, NC State at 10th. Man. I want to say NC State only has like 3 points this round. They could have scored like 30. Let's see here.
And Trent's their only guy left on the front side this round.
Yeah. coming in, yeah. Coming into this round, they had 22 points, and right now they have 24 and a half, NC State. Iowa, they've done well. Iowa State's done all right. Michigan's had a good round. Getting Ragusan through. Getting Shane Griffith through. Although they're losing their bullets. They don't have DeAugustino's out. Lemley's out. Oh, Austin Gomez is in the semis. Willowan is out. Cam Amin's in the blood round. All right, here we go. 184. Bernie Truex with the takedown. Gets an ankle pick early. Or low single. Yeah, it was low single. And finishes quick. Parker Keckeisen.
Wasting no time.
So Keckeisen and Truex early takedowns. Munoz Pinto going to be a war. Don't expect Munoz Pinto to be high scoring.
TJ Stewart looking inside trip early.
The question in that match is like the offense of Stewart against the defense of Salazar. Can Salazar defend, and then I guess secondary, does Stewart have a gas tank to last the full 7 minutes? Is David Key the mayor if he wins this? Maybe, but I don't think he's going to win it.
Stewart close to a takedown. Got to pop his head out.
Dustin Plott gets a takedown. He's up 4-3, and Truex is asking for injury time.
Holding his right knee.
Yeah, the way that Plott finished that really, putting a lot of pressure, kind of torqued it to the side.
Oh, Stewart was so close to a takedown, but he's not going to get it.
So
Pinto looking strong on the edge.
Now Plott going to get choice.
Yeah, assuming Bernie can return, he looks like he's in a lot of pain.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's going to return.
Keckeisen with another takedown, up 6-1.
Didn't Ruth that 1 year, his freshman year, injury default out of the front side, but then came back on the back side?
Mm-hmm.
Defaulted to, was it Amuchastegui?
That sounds right.
And then came back for third. They needed him to that year as well, if I remember correctly. So Stewart Salazar going to go into the second, tied at 0. It's probably a win for Salazar.
Bernie making his way up to his feet.
He's walking around okay.
Yeah. Pinto Munoz 0-0 after 1. Munoz gets an escape in the second. Keckeisen with 3 takedowns now in the first. So yeah, Plott gets choice after Truex has injury time. And Plott goes down. Nice shot for Truex after Plott earns the escape.
Truex appears to be just fine on that knee.
Salazar gets an escape, so he's up 1-0. So now if you're, TJ Stewart, not great on bottom.
Do you take neutral?
Neutral, probably.
I mean, 1 point would be nice, but then it just goes to overtime where you need a takedown as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not a bad idea. Or you could come and get a takedown here in the second.
Yeah.
And then you feel much better about taking bottom.
Kekai's and rolling. He's up 12-4. Oh, TJ Stewart gets behind. Oh, leg up in the air. Gonna finish.
Got
this.
it.
Yeah. TJ Stewart. 3-1. The clock for some reason stuck at 54 seconds. So that was
TJ Stewart,
wow, he's going down.
if he can hold on and win this, gonna be one of the more surprising semifinals, not coming into the tournament, but preseason. If you would have said
Preseason, mid
he's your semifinalist.
even mid-season,
Yeah.
like I was saying, like he wasn't the guy for Virginia Tech until like end of January. So yeah, really surprising. Plot up 6-3 over Truex in the second. Bernie 15-4.
Plot to Bernie's legs. Trying to build his lead.
Is that that's not the same knee, is it? No. Plot gets the takedown. 9-3 now for Plot.
It's the right knee of Bernie that he went down on, the non-knee padded one.
Salazar riding Stewart. Salazar gets a stall warning.
What's the game plan here? At some point, you got to cut him, right?
Maybe. You try to work for a stall and a ride out.
Yeah, but if you don't get that stall.
Yeah.
So, Stewart hasn't been warned yet, but Salazar has?
He just got warned. Stewart just got warned.
Oh, if he keeps doing this, he could definitely get warned again.
Mm-hmm.
There he's up to a base.
Why would you choose down if you're Stewart? Pinto Munoz 2-2 in the third. Kekai's 15-5.
You choose down because if you get taken down, you're losing.
Yeah, but your best.
You think you can at least stay up to your base and avoid getting called for stalling. Now with like 30 to go. See, they still made it.
Yeah, they're in the same position forever.
And now, under 30, they're not going to call him for stalling again, will they? Unless it's blatant.
Maybe. Yeah, he's got to be where he's turtled up or bellied out. Now, why do you...
And now Salazar just cuts him.
What a...
Why would you not do that at the beginning?
Both these guys, the strategy is just like, what are we doing? So Stewart can give up one stall. Salazar is going to have
I guess
riding
now you
time.
think you're more likely to get a stalling on the feet.
What is TJ Stewart doing?
Oh, Salazar got it.
He got so lazy there. Wow. Salazar gets the takedown and the riding time point. And he's going to win. Man, Stewart just blew it. Trey Munoz with the takedown.
How much of that was tactics? How much of it was gas tank?
That was not good.
Plot about to major Bernie Truex.
Yeah. Munoz up 5-3 over Pinto.
Nebraska with a tough round.
Trey Munoz in the semis. I believe rematch last year's semi. Kekai's and Trey Munoz. He's fired up. was able to go to Oregon State 2 years ago. And Trey Munoz took me on a hike.
Okay.
Something called God's Thumb. It was pretty cool.
I can't get over that Stewart loss.
I know. He's winning. He's winning what? But 2 points. Oh, there's Mark Munoz with like 10 seconds left, and he kind of just stands straight up and
Yeah.
gets taken down. It'd be interesting to see a replay of that. Plot is winning 12-5, now 15-5.
Yeah, he's got this one. Kozak, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go grab a quick snack.
All right.
Let's put the Snack Nation.
All right, so Plot is the only 84-pounder left on the mat. And looks like he's going to get the 16-6 win. Plot's fired up. So we're going to see Plot, Salazar, and Keckeisen Munoz. 97's coming up. Aaron Brooks, Stephen Buchanan. We got Trent Hidley, Silas Allred. Michael Beard, Rocky Elam. That's an interesting one. Beard's only losses this year has been to Hidley. He's beaten Jacob Cardenas a couple times. And then we got Tanner Sloan and Louis Dupre. Louis Dupre, the player coach. For those of you who don't know, Dupre was he wrestled last year, got hurt, season-ending injury, and then got hired on at Binghamton as an assistant. But then his medical redshirt or medical hardship got approved. So then he came back and wrestled after getting hired as an assistant coach. So he was on staff, and then now he's the player coach. It's kind of a cool story there for Louis Dupre. So really, Dupre, Sloan, Beard, Elam, those are kind of the two I think are going to be pretty competitive. And Bernie Truex, maybe a little banged up. Let's see who he's going to have coming back through. Truex going to get one of Fishback, Legal, Reese Heller, or Will Feldkamp. I feel like he's favored there, but how close is he to 100%? Ted in the chat, you are welcome for the shout out for Binghamton. Yeah, we went to EIWAs this year. Now I'm all team EIWA. A lot of good wrestling there. It's fun to be a part of that tournament. Binghamton, really like Lou Dupre a lot, the way he wrestles. Tanner Sloan's going to be a big test, though, for him. Bucknell, EIWAs was at Bucknell this year, and it's pretty cool atmosphere. Not a huge gym, but that's kind of what is cool about some wrestling events when you get the smaller gyms and you kind of pack it out. It's a lot of fun. Feels pretty loud, good environment. James Martinez, you want some Russia updates? Yeah, I haven't heard a ton of news out of Russia. Anything too crazy? There's been a lot of transfers that have transferred to other countries, and especially at 74. So 74 kilograms, obviously Sidikov's the guy, but you got Jamalov there as well. He's transferred to Uzbekistan. Sherman Valiev transferred to Albania. Where's this pizza coming from?
Oh, a little slices downstairs.
Downstairs pizza?
Downstairs pizza.
How much
You
is
got
that?
time? Go get your slice.
How
There's
much
like
is
2 slices, 3 slices left.
Oh my goodness. I gotta get me a slice.
I can take it from here.
And I'm going to get me a New York slice. Sorry, I was talking Russian wrestling.
Of course you were.
Yeah.
Kozak, it's free. It's still folk style season
Yeah, just for another day.
for another day and a half. Day and a half. So we're still on break here before the 197 match. Sloan Dupre is really interesting to me. I was talking yesterday, if you were in the chat, you heard me, but Tanner Sloan, a small school Iowa kid, I feel like he doesn't get enough respect. Definitely because he went to an out-of-state school, and he wasn't a huge recruit coming out of high school. Probably why he went out of state, but it's time Iowans start putting a little respect on Tanner Sloan's name. Gaitan Turley. That one's going to be fun. Consi on mat 8. And if Malchevsky beats Berge here, really tough round, and Dupre beats Sloan, brutal round for South Dakota State too, because Cade DeVos lost to Wolak in his quarterfinal. And Berge, a 9 seed, get eliminated. I'm not sure what they're reviewing over there on mat 7. Can anybody stop the Brooks Hidley NCAA final rematch? I don't know. Seems unlikely to me, but Brooks right up there with Keegan O'Toole for most bonus points scored so far this tournament. Obviously, Keegan's taking a jump now. Immediately, Brooks looking to dig underhooks. And Hidley coming out early with the takedown. Would just be miserable to wrestle Trent Hidley. I mean, Aaron Brooks too, but both those guys just so physical, underhook dominant style. JD Rader is Dayton Fix's brother? I don't think so. We do look similar, though. Brooks versus Buchanan will be electric. 1 minute in, still no score. Sloan getting to Dupre's legs, trying to pull it in. Good hips from Dupre, though. GD, are you younger than Dayton Fix? No, I'm not. We're close in age, though. There's the first takedown by Brooks. High crotch to the left side of Buchanan.
How old are you, JD?
27?
Dayton's what, 25, 26?
Yeah, I think so.
Ooh, Elam. Okay. Yeah, Rocky Elam didn't have the best regular season.
He didn't wrestle a whole
Didn't wrestle
lot.
a ton. Lost some matches. But he just avenged one to Jacob Cardenas last round.
Missouri kind of with a tough tournament outside of
Oh, yeah.
Elam and obviously Keegan. Keegan's having a phenomenal tournament.
Oh, Brooks looking for the fall.
Now, is this his third pin too? Him and Keegan
Let me see.
each with 3 pins. I know he had 3 early finishes. Can't remember if 1 or 2 was the tech though. I know he got at least 1 other pin.
Tech fall, pin.
So Keegan's outpacing him by half a point.
Yep. Okay. Tyler Eishen's Danny Wask in overtime. Beard having a hard time getting away from Elam. Hidley up 6-2 going into the second. Sloan up 4-0 over to Prey.
I was saying Sloan and Berge doing the best to avoid a disaster round
Mm-hmm.
for South Dakota State.
Yeah.
DeVos dropping his
DeVos.
quarter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, you're thinking when you see the brackets, DeVos, feel good about him maybe making the finals, and losing to Wolek is a tough one. He should be favored in his blood round match, DeVos. Yeah, he'll get either.
Yeah, he's a 2 seed.
Yeah, obviously. He'll get either Gavin Sachs or the winner of this match, Wask and Eishens here. So Elam gets a takedown early and then rides out Beard. So he's got to have a bunch of riding time.
Gaitanen's early rolling all around.
Missouri could still end up being okay. They got Colton Hawks alive. And then
Elam, big Elam.
both Elams, Keegan. So yeah, they could salvage a tournament. So Beard down 3-0 to Elam going into the second. Elam going down. Wow, Sloan is looking really good. He's up 10-0 now. Olszewski.
Ooh, Turley just launching Gaitan. But Gaitan ends up on top. Bader, was your first year at Missouri Coach Smith's first year? Or was your second year? First and first, he says. So some would say you had just as much an effect on Missouri's current success as Coach Smith. You led the way. Some would say more.
Where's the pizza from? Chet wants to know where the pizza's from. I didn't see the box.
I didn't look on the box either. Honestly, I was in a hurry. Open box. I saw a margarita slice. I grabbed it and came back up. It was good, though.
Mm-hmm. Beard and Elam in a little bit of a scramble. 40 seconds to go in the second there. Beard down 4-0. Hidley 7-2 over All Red in the third. Let's see.
That margarita slice is going to fuel me through my in-between session run
Yeah.
today. High performance machines run on diesel, baby.
Wow, Sloan 15-1. Probably going to get a riding time point. Oh, look at this. Bennett Berge. He was down 6-3.
Storm's back.
And he gets the win.
Oh, and Tanner Sloan tech fall.
Look at that.
Get jacked.
Hidley up 7-2 with 38 seconds to go.
Guy Tom picking up some bonus for the clones. Let's talk a little bit about Sloan and Berge saving this round for South Dakota State, but Hidley as well,
Yeah.
trying to stop the bleeding for NC State.
Yeah. For real. South Dakota State in 14th right now. Penn State, Michigan, Iowa State, Ohio State. Oh, Arizona State's ahead of Ohio State.
Arizona State still in second?
No. Penn State, Michigan, Iowa State, Arizona State, Ohio State. So Arizona State in 5th. Chris Foca. Wow, look at this. Chris Foca, Aaron Azaroff. Azaroff has beaten Foca 3 times this year.
Well,
And now Foca is winning 11-0. Rocky Elam gets a takedown and now up 7-0 over Michael Beard. Mark Bader just said Rocky Elam's going to upset Aaron Brooks. All right. Jaden Bullock, Gavin Kane. Michigan. They got 3 in the semis. Davison still yet to wrestle in the quarters. And then they got who's just Amin and Bullock in the consies. And wow, Foca gonna tech Azaroff. He gets this takedown.
he gives a dang about the regular season.
That's right.
Not Chris Foca. Oh, headlock. These are okay. He rolls through. That does it for the tech.
Wow. That's wild.
All that matters is March, Kozak.
Yep. Okay. So we just got Elam and Beard on the mat for quarters at 97. This, pretty much feels like it's over with Elam up 7-0. 30 seconds to go.
Davison Bastida's the heavyweight quarter I'm keen in on.
Yeah. Anybody? Let's see.
Nerd battle, I'm at 7. Stanford versus Princeton.
Yeah. Stemmet Stout. I wonder if they've wrestled this year. Kirkfleet Feldman.
Also a battle for Coach Ayers.
Mm-hmm.
Former Princeton coach, now Stanford coach. Oh, we get a nice little Hidley raising the roof on mat 7 as he's walking off.
Okay.
Oh, look at this Mizzou fan. I love this guy.
Dude, that's the super fan.
That's the super fan?
Yeah, he's been there since I was in school. He goes there to volleyball, gymnastics.
Okay.
Heck yeah. Peter says he goes to all the sports, volleyball, gymnastics. He's got to be pumped. NCAA's in Kansas City. Not too far of a drive.
So Rocky Elam wins. So it's going to be Brooks, Elam, Sloan, Hidley. Sloan and Hidley have not wrestled. Anybody in the chat picking Davison over Bastida? I'm not picking it. It was kind of competitive, right? At CKLV.
Yeah. I mean, the score was close. It's enough to make you worried if you're a Cyclone fan.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe not worried, but hesitant.
Mm-hmm. Colton Schultz, Nathan Taylor could be close. Probably not going to be a ton of action though.
Taylor trying to avenge Jordan Wood.
Mm-hmm. See, Colton Hawks is losing to, I think that's Caleb Hopkins, 4-3. Stemmet Stout 0-0. Jaden Bullock, Gavin Kane 0-0. Feldkamp still alive in the consies. Feldkamp was ranked. We probably had him top 5 this year, right?
At some point, I'm sure.
Top 4, maybe.
Because early wasn't even his only loss to Gabe Arnold.
Yeah, it was, and then he made the CKLV finals, pinned Munoz, and then lost to Hidley. 84, lost to Keckeisen, excuse me. So yeah, he lost to Arnold and then Keckeisen. All right, so this is our last quarterfinals. I think they're gonna run a whole another round of consies. Are we gonna watch those?
We're going to sign off for those.
Sign off for those, and then semis blood round tonight. What time is that at, James? I believe 8 Eastern, 7 Central.
Yes.
Okay.
7 Central.
All right, so we're gonna stick with y'all through these heavyweight quarters. We'll sign off after that, but we'll be back tonight. Watch party for the semis, and obviously blood round as well. Semis are gonna be awesome. What's your maybe like top semis you're looking forward to? 125, we got Figs Noto, Ayala Barnett. 33, Vito.
I mean, it's
Crookham.
Vito Crookham.
Dayton Ragusan.
Yeah, both those are going to be
Mendez
amazing.
Echemendia, that's a fun one. McNeil Bartlett. 49, Lovett Henson. Gomez Parco, those are fun.
Yeah.
57, we got Levi Haynes, Bryce Andonian.
The rematch.
Cardenas Teamer. It'll be the 4th time they've wrestled. And then we got, 65. Keegan O'Toole, David Carr, round 5.
Yeah.
And then Caliendo Messenbrink. Not as much heat there. Starachi, Shane Griffith. Rocco Welsh, Lennox Wolick. Man, that's a funny semi kind of,
Mhm.
you know. Who at the beginning of the year, who's picking that as a semifinal? 84, Kakaisen Munoz, Plot Salazar. 97, Brooks Elam, Sloan Hidley.
And it's probably Caro Tool
Yep.
and 33s.
Vito Crookham, Dayton, yep. And then
I mean, if Hendrickson and Bastida win, that'll be another really fun match.
yeah, the 49 semis are fun too. Jaden Bullock finishing a single to go up in the third. All right, here we go. Heavyweight quarterfinals, baby. If I was coaching Nick Feldman, I would tell him, don't shoot.
Don't shoot. But he loves to shoot is the thing.
Yeah, I know. Just reattack.
He did take Kirkfleet down first
Mm-hmm.
in the Big Ten Finals.
I think it was a reattack. Pretty sure. And he looks just definitely size advantage for Kirkfleet over Feldman.
Bastida taking Davison all over the mat.
Ooh.
Body lock. Air Bastida. No big air. Oh, he's going back to it, though. Oh, Air Bastida.
Oh, wow.
Feldkamp getting backs up on one for the Cyclones, too.
Schultz going Greco. Double unders, body lock. Not able to get points. Yeah, you're looking throw by. Wyatt Hendrickson gets a takedown. He's up 3-0. Man, Schultz really forcing those double unders. Feldman, Kirkfleet, still scoreless. Now Davison.
Good strategy from Feldman.
Davison looked to go upper body for him.
Oh, look at Schultz just pulling Taylor back in. Pull, walk.
Yeah, but Schultz.
Here's that's the benefit of heavyweight. If you just stand straight up like that and pull somebody back while they're down at a lightweight, they're going to reach and pick your ankle.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to fall on your butt. No offense to Nathan Taylor, but he's just not doing that.
No.
Oh, no takedown. They call stall, though? I bet they called action.
So 0-0 with Feldman, Kirkfleet. 30 seconds to go in the first. Maybe they're imposing my strategy. Just don't shoot for Nick Feldman.
Don't shoot. Take neutral.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting, Kirkfleet hasn't shot neither.
Oh, now Taylor getting close to scoring here. Time's going to run out, though. Oh, maybe? Yeah. Wyatt Hendrickson winning 3-0. Elam doing a good job just
Holding base.
holding his base, yeah.
Hasn't gotten turned, but hasn't appeared to be super close to the escape either.
Kirkfleet goes down in the second. Like a 3-second escape there. Schultz gets an escape. So Younger up 3-2 over Davison. Kirkfleet 1-0 over Feldman. Davison, Younger.
Yeah, Bastida slowing down a little bit. Came out really strong. Bastida's really hard to take down, though.
Yeah.
He's one of the best. Similar to Mackay, when a guy's in on his leg,
Mm-hmm.
you're 30% of the way there.
And
Nobody might be better than when you have his leg up in the air.
right.
That's how he took Hendrickson down
Yep.
to his back. Oh, beautiful head tap, outside step, knee slide, but nice roll through defense from Davison.
Kirkfleet Feldman still only 1-0 going into the third. The only one seed to lose is Braden Davis and Mackay Lewis, right?
I believe so.
I remembered Mackay as I was speaking.
Dayton won, Jesse won, Ridge won, Levi won, Keegan won, Kai lost,
Parker
won.
Aaron, yeah. All right, 1-0. Kirkfleet, Feldman going into the third, and Feldman chooses neutral. I mean, this is right where you want to be. I don't think either have shot more than once, maybe.
Yeah, a little bizarre from Kirkfleet. Not that he's a prolific attacker, high attack rate, but you would think he has the advantage on the feet,
Mm-hmm.
so why not go get a takedown?
Yeah,
Why leave Feldman in this
right.
fight? Why give him hope? Instead of going and taking it from him. Bastida going underneath Davison.
I mean, I think you said it yesterday. We haven't really seen him get ridden out. He's been pretty proficient underneath. Hendrickson Elam 3-1 going into the third.
Yep, and there's the escape. No riding time.
Schultz, Taylor 1-1 in the third. So Feldman needs a takedown. We're under 45 seconds. Yeah, Feldman chose neutral.
I mean, at some point you do have to pull the trigger.
Yeah, 30 seconds to go. I don't think anyone's been called for stalling. Oh, he's in it. He gets it. Oh, my gosh.
Nope.
No. Oh.
He had Kirkfleet beat.
Wow.
Had the low single, put him on the hip with the double.
Looked like for a moment he was going to get it.
I can't believe how easily Kirkfleet was able to get his legs back.
And now Kirkfleet just going to hold on. Chest wrap. 3 seconds to go. Wow. Man, he was close. Whoa. Whoa. All right.
Man, Penn State fans' hearts skipping a beat. Mine skipped a beat.
That was wild. Man, so close. Taylor Schultz 1-1. Younger holding that 4-2 lead. Wyatt Hendrickson only 4-1 over Elam. Taylor Schultz looks like it's going to go to overtime. 20 seconds to go. Oh, Schultz gets a takedown.
Are they going to call Younger for stalling there? Yes, so a point for Davison. That's the second. 15 to go. Another stalling is in play.
He really needs to.
Oh, single leg. Davison. Oh, he's got Younger's leg in the air.
Oh, he gets it.
He got it. He got it.
Gets it. Wow, at the buzzer. Lucas Davison. Wow. Man, he's fired up. Man. Whew. JD, what are your thoughts?
I think Younger just he should have stayed on the attack a little more, you know? You come out, you get that first takedown,
Mm-hmm.
and then he kind of played not the stall game, but took his foot off the gas pedal.
Right. Wow, man. And yeah, it felt like, all right, that's the way it was going to go. Younger just gets an early takedown, gets an escape.
And so you feel like those two guys are equal,
Mm-hmm.
but because Bastida got the early takedown, Davison was able to escape. Davison gets takedown at the buzzer.
Yep.
Bastida doesn't get the opportunity to escape.
Yeah, so they are reviewing it.
Yeah, it was a takedown.
Yeah, you don't see it getting overturned. So now we're going to see Davison and Wyatt Hendrickson. Davison, Wyatt Hendrickson, going to be the semifinal. Colton Schultz, Greg Kirkfleet, the other one. Man, good round. Good round of wrestling. Okay, let's quick team update. I got to imagine Michigan's going to be in second. Yep. So Penn State in first, 84.5 points. Really beginning to see them pulling away. Michigan in second with 50.5. Then Arizona State in third, 44.5.
Okay.
Iowa State in fourth. Iowa in fifth. Ohio State. Virginia Tech. The consolation round is going to continue to roll here. We're going to say goodbye for now. Be back with you 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 Central.
Check out the website. We've got more content than you can probably
Yeah, if you missed
even
anything,
consume, plus match archives,
Mhm.
highlight, I should say, archives. So
Yep.
a lot of great stuff.
All right, guys. We'll see you back here in 5 hours. Until then, have a great afternoon.